Welcome to the Team SNG live match. Today we've got Unchained Albaz versus Zombie World Control. Now this is two control decks, so this could be quite interesting. While I got your attention, leave us a like, leave us a comment, and make sure you do leave us a subscribe, because there's always good stuff coming out on this channel. Alright, so here we are starting off. Unchained Albaz playing at the bottom of the screen, and Zombie World Control up above. So, Unchained Albaz is going to be going first, activating Allure of Darkness to draw some extra cards, and banishing off for cost a Predaplant Chlamydia Sundew. And looking at the hand, it looks like there's a couple Predaplantings. This has not been a good opening actually for Unchained Albaz. Chlamydia Sundew is going to fuse itself and Soul of Disaster off to go into Greedy Venom Fusion. At least it's a big body, and it does sort of float, and it can act as a disruption, so something is going on well there for Unchained Albaz. And setting 3 and having to pass back across the table, clearly not seeing one of the twins. Zombie World starts off really well with its, Zombie World. Activating that, and normal summoning Unizombie, giving it the full control combo that it really aims to have. Activating Unizombie's effect to send, I believe, from deck, yep, to increase its level. Sending Glow Up Bloom, and then banishing Glow Up Bloom to special summon Doom King Balerdroch. Now to get around Greedy Venom Fusion, activates Zombie player activates Unizombie, targeting Balerdroch, and then activates Balerdroch to banish off Greedy Venom Fusion to avoid the destruction effect that Greedy Venom has, and then declares direct attack, dealing 4100 damage, sets 2, and passes back across the table. So during the standby phase, the second Doom King Balerdroch that was sent with Unizombie from hand special summons itself back and passes turn back across the table. Zombie World changes its Doom King Balerdroch to attack, uses Unizombie to send Mizuki to grave, and I do believe, and then it enters battle phase. As battle phase is entered, the Unchained Albaz player activates Super Poly, fusing all 3 of the Zombie World players' monsters off to give us Predaplant Tripha Vertum. So there was a bit of a misplay there, because Super Poly could have technically been used turn 1, but that's been come and gone at this point. Mizuki is banished off to special summon back Doom King Balerdroch, just to give the Zombie World player a extra body on board. And then normal summons Shiranui Solitaire, activating Shiranui Solitaire's effect, chaining Doom King Balerdroch to banish off the Tripha Vertum. And then normal summons Unizombie. Now they couldn't declare attack for game, but because of the fact that the fusion went off during the battle phase, but at the end of the day it was still too much. There was nothing really that could be done by the Unchained Albaz player. So here we are again, Unchained Albaz, set 4 and pass on an opening turn. That's a big oof. No monsters in that opening hand, so that's not a good opening at all for any deck, really. Unizombie is normal summoned, On Zombie's summon, turret's tribute is flipped to pop it, at least to try and stall for a turn, potentially get some bodies on board. The Zombie World player will set 3, and pass over the table. Unchained Albaz drawing for turn, looks like yet another spell. If I'm correct, that looks like Wailing of the Unchained Souls, which is set and passed back across the table yet again. In the end phase, Zombie World player will activate Metaverse and use that to activate Zombie World directly from the deck. This has been a poor showing for the Unchained Albaz deck, seeing as both duels have had a bit of a visit to Brickage Village. Alright, so Shiranui Solitaire is going to be normal summoned, and its effect is going to be activated, attributing itself to special summon from the deck Zombie. There it is. Zombie's effect will then go off, targeting itself to send from deck to grave Glow Up Bloom, which will then banish itself to special summon Doom King Balerdroch. And then Rivalry of Warlords is flipped, creating the Rivalry lock, which will be really difficult for the Unchained Albaz player to get through. Super Poly, upon attack declaration, to go into Dragon Necro Nether Soul Dragon. Again, trying to stall for a few extra turns, hopefully dealing some damage along the way. However, both players, well, the Unchained Albaz player is now locked into zombies, which they don't run. In the standby phase, got a bit over ambitious there. In the standby phase, Doom King Balerdroch comes back. The Unchained Albaz sets 1 and then declares an attack and produces a token. The token then will attack the Balerdroch, removing the Balerdroch from the field. And then turn is passed back across the table. In the standby phase, Doom King Balerdroch comes back. And turn is passed back across the table yet again. One more card has been set, by the way, on Zombie World's field in the back row. Enter battle phase. Dragon Necro attacks Doom King, producing a token. There it is. And token runs over Balerdroch, and attempting to attack with the second token for 2/8 damage is met by Super Poly, sending Necroworld Banshee to grave to fuse off a token. Turn is passed back across the table. In standby phase, Doom King Balerdroch brings himself back. Nether Soul Dragon attacks the token, lowering its attack to 0 and producing a token with 2800 attack, and dealing 200 points of damage to the Unchained Albaz player. The token will now attack the token. To deal 2800 points of damage and leaving the Unchained Albaz player at 5000 life points. At this point, the Unchained Albaz finally draws into a monster, but is now trying to play through a negate. So, normal summoning Unchained Twin Zeruha activates Escape of the Unchained, targeting Unchained Twin Zeruha and Zombie World to pop both. The Zombie World player flips Dark Sacrifice to negate that, which is then met by a second copy of Escape of the Unchained, targeting Aruha and Zombie World again. At this point, we're just working out how this all resolves. The way it will resolve is Aruha and Zombie World would be popped first, and I do believe the Zombie World player is going to protect his Zombie World here with Necroworld Banshee. Yeah, banishing off Necroworld Banshee, activating Zombie World from deck, removing the target. Aruha's then popped. Dark Sacrifice will still resolve because it negates the first Escape of the Unchained. So Glow Up Bloom will be sent to grave. The Zombie World player here attempts to banish the Glow Up Bloom, but because of turn priority, Aruha will go off as well, being Chain Link 1. So he would chain block his own Doom King if that went through. So he chooses to negate with Doom King rather than banish the Glow Up Bloom, stopping the summon from deck. So the Unchained player has to pass back across the board, and Zombie World will, I do believe that will be game on board here, as he has a token with 28. Yeah, that's game right there. Oh yes, upon attack declaration, activate Abominable Chamber of the Unchained to bring back the Aruha. Aruha is attacked by Doom King Balerdroch, and then is affected, whose special summon from deck is negated, and then attacking for game. Unchained of Albaz really had a poor showing here. Zombie World definitely controlled the game, which is what it aims to do. If you want to see Unchained of Albaz in a future matchup, next month we will be having Unchained of Albaz play against Mech Knight Crusadia Avermax and his whole crew in our Crusadia Mech Knight deck profile coming out next month. Make sure you subscribe to see that. Make sure you leave us a like, leave us a comment, leave us a subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys at the next video.